For another year, Florida Republicans are trying to lower the age to buy a long gun from 21 down to 18. Supporters say they're protecting constitutional rights. Opponents call it a broken promise to Parkland victims. Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders is listening to both sides tonight in Tallahassee.
Florida Republicans have been trying for years now to get this piece of legislation on the governor's desk, but they've been hamstrung over in the Senate, where leadership there hasn't had any appetite for it. However, things might be changing. For another year,
Show HB 759 reported favorably.
Florida Republicans are trying to return the firearm purchase age to 18.
House Bill 759 seeks to rectify an inconsistency in our legal framework by ensuring that all adult citizens in Florida are afforded their full Second Amendment rights.
If law, it would mean those 18 to 20 could again buy long guns from licensed shops across the state.
It's just going to be a little bit of a bigger bullet.
Though handguns would mostly remain restricted to 21 and up due to federal regulations.
If we're going to expect 18-year-olds, and you can be 17 with parental consent, if we're going to expect them to defend us daily in a country that's foreign to us, why wouldn't we give them the opportunity to do it here in their own country?
The arguments for and against similar to what we've heard in the past. Backers saying they're restoring Second Amendment rights, while opponents,
the service members that go sacrifice their lives. And I am so grateful to every single one of them. But they are trained.
They think Florida is backtracking on smart, safe, and bipartisan policy past post-Parkland shooting.
If you all just look at the statistics in my neighborhood, then you'll better understand why every single year I fight so hard for these kids not to have access to guns. They are children.
The full Florida House has passed this bill before, but leadership in the Senate didn't like it, letting it die before the hanky drop. This time around, new Senate President Ben Albritton has said he's at least open to the idea of returning to 18.
The most important thing I want to do is to do what's right, and certainly the most important thing that I don't want to do is make a mistake. So I'm thinking through that. On what that could or could not look like.
It's unclear where Albritton will land on the issue, but it's not the only idea on the table.
Well, we're excited about
the governor and other Republicans want another Parkland repeal of Florida's red flag laws. They allow courts to confiscate weapons from those deemed a danger, which DeSantis says is unconstitutional.
These laws have been used over 15,000 times since they were implemented. With numbers that large, we've protected people and we've saved lives along the way.
Parkland parent Tony Montalto, who lost his daughter Gina in the shooting, told us a few days ago unwinding these reforms isn't a smart move.
Florida got it right when we changed the laws by bipartisan effort and working together across the aisle following the Parkland shooting. And really, none of those provisions should be changed because we've been very successful in protecting our students and teachers throughout the state.